welcome to our May 18th virtual competition. So we've got a lot of returning puzzlers. So welcome back. We haven't seen you in a little while. So we're so excited to have you here. And for folks who this is your first time joining us for a CSP virtual competition, welcome. We're excited to see you here. So what we'll do as we're getting ready to get into the competition, we've got about 10 minutes to hang out and give away some prizes first. So we'll go over quickly what Canadian Speed Puzzlers is, who's here tonight from the facilitator squad. We'll talk about prize categories. We'll get into our trivia, of course, and then a wheel of puzzlers, which is our participation prize. Sophie will talk us through the competition rules, and then we will reveal the puzzle. Okay, any questions before we dive in? And if you have any questions throughout, please put them in the chat. Excellent. Okay, so who are we? Canadian Speed Puzzlers. We launched almost a year ago. Our very first Bring Your Own Puzzle event was in July of last year. And we have a mission that's really dedicated to fostering and supporting speed puzzling and speed puzzlers across Canada. So right now we're focused in on 4 key areas. One is Build Your Edge boot camps. So we just wrapped up a cohort of boot camps last week, had a ton of fun there. The second thing we focus on is probably our most attended events overall. We're at maybe 300,000 or 400,000 pieces assembled at these events to date, which is our Bring Your Own Puzzle events. We've got one happening tomorrow. It's the last one before Nationals, so we hope to see you there. So that's basically you join a Zoom with all of us and you bring a puzzle and you speed run it against your friends. Number 3 is all around our virtual competitions, which is why you're here today. And number 4 is, of course, our community building in our CSP community on the Circle app. So I didn't do a full count, but I think about 85% of the folks here tonight are Circle members. So we can't wait to hear what you thought about the competition in the Circle competition corner after the comp. So we can talk about the puzzle itself and your experience doing your speed run. Okay, so who do we have here from our awesome facilitator squad? So there's 7 of us in total, and Allison and Tess couldn't make it tonight. So you have Katie, Danielle, myself, Devin, Elizabeth, and Sophie that will be with you this evening doing some commentary for the competition. And speaking of the competition, let's talk about your prizes. So Danielle's going to walk you through the prizes we have for you tonight.
Okay, thank you, Devin. So as you can see here, there are 3 ways that you can win prizes today. So the first is skill. Who is the fastest? First, second, and third place have a monetary prize there, $100 for first, 80 for second, 60 for third. And then you can get an e-gift card or CSP shop credit. That goes for all of these. The second is participation. Everybody who is here tonight and who has submitted offline ahead of time get to be in their participation for the Wheel of Names. So that will be another person. And then knowledge, we have upcoming trivia here once before we start the competition, a couple of questions, and it's whoever answers accurately and quickly will be the winner of that for another $60. That can be an e-gift card or a CSP shop credit for the value. And then I will pass it to Devin to tell us more about a Canadian brand.
Yes. So something that you all know that we love is Canada. We are called Canadian Speed Puzzlers after all. So an initiative we're going to keep doing is around our featured brands. So we have scoured the country and we're happy to take suggestions as well to find some small artists, illustrators, small businesses that are tangential to puzzling, or maybe have a couple featured puzzles too, but maybe not ones that we would pick for competition because they're 1,000 pieces. And we want to bring them to you as often as we can to celebrate, what's going on in the artist and puzzle scene across Canada. So in your shipping box that contained your competition puzzle, you would have also seen some beautiful greeting cards and stickers from our featured brand of the month of May, Mountain Mornings from Maple Ridge, BC. That is a tongue twister. Lots of M's. So Petra Batron is the illustrator behind Mountain Mornings, and her story is beautiful. It's all about a journey of travel, responding to unexpected circumstances that popped up in her life, settling in Canada, falling in love with nature, and asking the question, what if? So if you haven't had a chance to check out her story on her website, mountainmornings.com, or at Mountain Mornings on Instagram, we do encourage you to do so. She was just lovely to deal with to get you some interesting little freebies in your competition package. All right, so who wants to win some prizes? Oh, I see everybody's moving on screen here. So let's scan the QR code and we'll get into Menti. If you haven't used Menti in the past, you can also go to menti.com and enter that 8-digit code. The 8-digit code will be on each of the slides as we go through this as well. Okay, I see 31 folks are in. We'll give it a minute. 35, looking good. 36. 38. Okay, super. So Liz, I'll hand it over to you for our trivia.
Right, I'm so excited. So this is just a warm-up question so everybody can get a feel for it. So we just want to know where you're joining from today. And looking like lots of Ontario. Got a lot of BC. Still nobody from Saskatchewan. Someday. Oh, someone from the territories. That's exciting. Thank you for joining us. And great. A couple more people still to respond. Want to make sure everybody's familiar with the interface and that your systems are all working because we want everyone to have a good chance to win here.
That's right. One day we're going to get somebody from every province. One day.
Someday.
We're pretty close though.
We are. I mean, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, come on. We need y'all here. Okay, I think there's still 3 more people, but it's time for trivia, so we're just gonna go. All right, question number 1.
No, you will be
Which is going to be read in French.
Yep, you will be prompted to enter your name.
It should have already been prompted to enter your name, yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Excellent.
So
And sorry, go ahead, Liz.
Oh, no, I was going to say, so there are 4 questions. We're going to divide them into 2 sections, and we're going to check the leaderboard after the first 2 questions to see everyone's point totals, so you'll kind of get a feel for where you are. And then the winner will be shown after the 4th and final question. So you get points in 2 ways. First, the correct answer is going to get you some points. And second, the faster you correctly answer, the more points you get. You only get 1 shot at the answer there. So you want to go fast, but you also want to be accurate. Results are automatically shown after the 15-second window to respond or once everybody has answered. The questions are going to be shown on the Zoom screen, and your device will be in both French and English. And Katie will read the first set of questions in French, and then I will read the second set in English. So is everyone ready? I think so. I see thumbs up. And Katie, hand over to you.
I am ready. Première question. À quelle organisation à but non lucratif Mountain Mornings fait-elle des dons? Yay! 21% had the right good answer. 1% for the planet, which is an organization committed to giving back to environmental causes. Deuxième question. Quel artiste ne sera pas représenté sur les casse-têtes aux nationaux à Georgetown cette année? We need a little music.
We're still working on that.
And the good answer was Elspeth McLean. Good job, everyone. So now we're gonna go see the results for half the questions. Ooh, all right, all right.
So far, Josephine is leading.
Okay,
Handing
so
over
now
to Liz.
the next two questions in English. Answer quickly. So what is Canada's official national motto? We have Carpe diem, scientia potentia est, amare usque mare, or acta non verba. These are all in Latin. I knew that class would come in handy someday. Everyone has voted. And looks like 16 people got it. Amare usque mare, which means, I don't know why I'm saying that with like an Italian accent, but it means from sea to sea. Probably should be amare usque mare mare for a sea to sea to sea, but I'm not in charge.
Coast to
Next
coast to
one,
coast. Yep.
coast to coast to coast, sea to sea to sea. All right, and our last question. How many NHL hockey teams are there in Canada? This is not a test of your citizenship. We're not going to take away anyone's Canadian card. And the answer is 7. Bonus points if you want to answer them in the chat. And great job, the 4 people that got that right. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. I like how it moves. It's like moving around. It's keeping everybody on their toes. Dagmara, congratulations. Great job. So we'll be letting you know how to with your prize. So that's coming up soon. Great job. And now it is time for the Wheel of Puzzlers. So that is our other way that you can win today without being the fastest. So we're just going to get the wheel on the screen here. It'll just take us a moment.
Let's double check the date. Yes, May 18th. Perfect.
All right. And whenever you're ready, let's go. Good luck, everyone. I love our color scheme on here. Love that we can do that. And congratulations, Denise. Yay. So we'll be in touch there without your prize also.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
I love that. Two quick prizes back to back.
Mhm. And now we'll just be quick at the puzzle, and that will be another one.
That's it.
Now that we have gotten a couple of our winners taken care of, everyone's super excited, and it's time to go over the rules. And for that, I'm going to pass it over to Sophie.
Hey, so how it works, make sure you position your camera in a way that allows the CSP host to see clearly your puzzling surface. You must use your own timer, start your timer right after the 3, 2, 1 puzzle countdown. When you're done with the puzzle, stop your timer immediately, then hold your timer up to your camera so until a CSP host puts your name and self-time in the Zoom chat. If it's like, so about like this, when you see your time in the chat, it's a sign that you can turn off your video. You don't have to come off mute to test your soft time. If you're make sure that we can see your time on your timer. Sometimes the backtrack mine is not that strong, so make sure to move it around. You can then leave the Zoom meeting, or you're welcome to stay to listen to the commentary and watch the rest of the competition. Live competition ends at the 2-hour mark on the official CSP timer. And also, if you haven't finished it in the 2 hours, keep going. The Zoom call will end, but we encourage you to finish a puzzle and submit your soft time to us by filling out the results submission form. That way we can include your time in the official rankings. As for the results, your soft times will be posted and updated on the CSP website during the live competition. If the results are still unofficial, it's because we're still adding offline submissions. This will be clearly indicated. Also note that there will not be a live debrief after the competition comes to an end. We save the live debriefs for our BYOP events. Also, there's no penalties for missing pieces. You can use as many trays as you want. And you can, as you can use as much puzzling surface as you want, and the recording is going to be on YouTube right after the, well, sometime after the competition. And that's it. I think we're ready for puzzle reveal.
Let's just check everybody's setups before we get too excited with our scissors. It looks good. Yeah, Emily's got hers ready. All right, Danielle, over to you.
All right, so now is the time to remove the competition puzzle from the bags. Long-awaited surprise. And today's competition puzzle is called Jam Session by Speedmaster Puzzles. It's a limited edition designed for speed puzzling, and you now have one of the 1,200 made. Yay! The artist is Jose Velez. So in about 30 seconds, we will do the countdown, 3, 2, 1 puzzle, and everyone will start their timers and dive in. So we'll just make sure everybody gets their bags out. If there's stickers, you can remove the stickers or cut the stickers. We're not that cruel. We won't make you do that in competition time. So we'll just keep an eye and make sure. We'll double check to make sure everybody's ready before we start. Looks like we've still got a few people. Okay. All right, I think everybody looks good. So if everybody wants to give us a thumbs up that you are ready to go and your stickers are off and your timers are ready. Okay, I think everybody looks good. So get ready in 3, 2, 1, puzzle.
Good luck, everybody. So this is going to be really exciting to watch. This is a brand that we pretty much thought everybody would be kind of new to, at least most people. So doing the commentary for this first half hour is me, Liz, and then I'm also going to be joined by Katie. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
And also Sophie.
Hi.
So Katie and Sophie, you've both done at least part of this puzzle, right?
I
Yes.
did.
Did you
Yes,
enjoy it?
I did. I did. I really, really hope that folks tonight are as excited as I was when I opened the box containing that puzzle. I was like a kid at Christmas, like the colors are so bright. It's so modern. It's so fun. So yes, I really enjoyed it. And you, Sophie?
Yes, I enjoyed it as well. Like I love that for Speedmaster's brand, a lot of the colors are very bright and they're very graphic.
Mhm.
So that's what I really love about that brand, actually.
Yeah, they have put
The
a lot of thought into doing that, for sure.
It shows. It shows.
Yes. Now, Sophie, you've done a few Speedmasters before, right?
Yes, yeah. They're we get them from with the U.S. Competition, U.S. virtuals,
Yes. The
and
speedpuzzling.com competitions.
exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, like last year, like when did they start coming
Uh,
out
they
last year?
like sometime middle of last year. I know that
Middle.
this particular one that we're doing today was actually featured as part of the Utah State Championships. So even though other people on this call may have done Speedmasters before, we didn't see anybody had participated in that. So we knew it was fairly likely that this would be a new puzzle for everyone.
Yeah, yeah. That's
This,
what's
this
great about it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it makes that competition so exciting, knowing
Mhm.
that it's very probably everybody's first attempt tonight. It makes
Yeah,
that competition so fair.
absolutely. I
And
think
I
for
think
most people, yeah, for most people, this is actually a first attempt with this brand even.
I was about to say that.
Sorry, I stole your thunder. Oh no.
But we think the same.
Well, and that's part of why we chose it because we wanted to expose everybody to a new brand, but also try to make the competition as fair as we possibly. We always try to make the competitions as fair as we can, but this was a nice opportunity to really make sure that it was something that most people would not have encountered before because the piece cut's a little bit interesting.
Hmm.
So I know everybody's doing their flip right now. Some people have started a little bit of building, but you may have noticed that those pieces aren't the same cut as anybody's ever seen. And that's because of the way they've designed this to be specifically for speed puzzling.
Yeah. By
So,
the way, I just realized we haven't told people, but the cover on the box image
oh,
is not the whole image. Like
that is a
the whole
really good point.
yeah, the whole image is actually the poster, like the back of the box or the poster inside the box.
Correct.
So for people listening to the commentary, because I see a lot of people put up the yeah, exactly. Like I see Janice
This is
changing it.
very nice of you, Sophie.
Yeah, just because I
Yes.
saw people having that box up, and I'm like, oh no,
Oh
we didn't
no.
say anything about
Yeah.
this.
I
But
think
yeah,
that is
they're all like that.
that is
That
the
brand.
one thing about this brand that I'd love to see them change when they start releasing some more in August, which is I'd love to see the entire image be put on the cover just because it's such a reflex to just put the box top on your box stand, not the back of the box.
Hmm.
And I know a lot
Yeah,
of
Exactly.
them
Yeah.
considering it's for
exactly.
speed, using a poster is not very convenient
Hmm.
for most speed puzzlers. So yes, I get that visually speaking, the box looks amazing on your shelf.
Hmm.
It's beautiful when it's designed that way, but for actual speed puzzling, it's not as convenient.
Absolutely. I will give them props for the poster that's inside the box. It is actually on a harder stock paper, and that is purposeful so that if you do want to use that poster, it's a little bit more able to stand up. It's not flimsy paper that's going to kind of fall over while you're doing it. You can kind of rely on it to stay stiff. It is folded in half, so that does make a little bit of a difference depending on how you put it on your table. But they did think about that when creating the poster, at least, which I think is a really nice feature.
It's true. Like I really don't like when there's not a full image and the only poster you have is like some paper that's like super flimsy, folded
Oh
in
yeah.
six, humongous,
Uh,
and you're like, oh my God, like I need a second table over here.
Absolutely. And especially because in competition, that poster might be too big for your table. So it's fine, like,
Yeah.
for example, with a Ravensburger
yeah.
circle of colors, but it's the same size as the actual puzzle. So you don't have room for that on your table. So they've really put the thought into how big that poster should be, just for
Mm.
people to do specifically in a competition, which again is a really one of those really nice touches. I will say that I had the benefit of being at one of the first competitions that Boardwalk, which is the company that creates this Speedmaster brand. It was one of the first speed competitions they had ever been a part of, and I got to speak with the CEO of the company. And he was doing a
Ooh.
lot of market research on like what do speed puzzlers want? Like he specifically at the time, and this was back in 2024, I believe, he was specifically looking to find out what is it that speed puzzlers want? And he was asking just very detailed questions, as much as like, okay, what if we put this in a resealable bag? And the answer across the board was, don't do that. We're just going to tear it open and ruin it. And that's why you'll see that this bag comes in. Oh, and I just realized we didn't talk about this beforehand. Everyone's already started. The
Yeah.
bags on this are very thin on these puzzles so that you can open it really quickly. I do apologize. We probably should have warned everyone. I hope nobody's pieces went flying across the table because they weren't expecting it to be so easy to open.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking about that too because yeah, we've had a few. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully that didn't get
recently. Yeah.
anybody. I hope so.
I don't
Um,
think so. Like I see everybody's like going well, doing well. So I think like no pieces flew off when
I don't think so. But when you
I
get to
saw.
the end, if you're missing pieces, do check the your ta under your table. It's possible, but hopefully everybody's good on that. Another thing that they put a lot of thought into is the matte finish. because again, speed puzzlers were like, okay, we don't always have control over our lighting, so let's make sure that that's not going to be too shiny so that you don't have to like, hunch over the table and keep turning around to see where the pieces of what the colors are and everything. And I don't know about you, Sophie, but I've never encountered a false fit with these. Have you?
I don't think so. I
Katie,
don't
did you?
think so.
No, no, they really put a lot of thought even into the piece cut. So it's really, and then they also gave us a nice resealable bag. So everyone will have a nice bag to put their puzzle in after they're done.
Yeah, I love that. I love everything that's been put into doing these puzzles of this brand. Like even the box itself looks like it's so beautiful when you put it in your shelf
Oh yeah, absolutely.
compared to like white, like everything that's all white always or not very clear what it is. These
Right.
ones I find are really beautiful.
Yeah, they're very artistic. They've done a really nice job of kind of making it almost look like a book that's on your bookshelf.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Tell the name, the name of the puzzle, the brand, the number of pieces, that it's a puzzle. Yeah, it's cool. Like it's just really cool. Like I just love all the thought. Again, the only thing I think I would like to see in the next release of puzzles is putting the full image on the front.
Oh, that's true. I would say maybe I'm picky, but like the puzzle speed at the back is like I don't know who's trying them out to figure out what the puzzle speed is, but sometimes they write turbo, and yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's not turbo at all. Like,
Yeah.
how is this turbo? I'm like shape sorting everything.
That's been my experience too, is that there is a little meter, a little speed meter on the back. And I don't think it's accurate. I will say that I've been faster. So there's quick, faster, and turbo. And I have been quicker with the faster than the turbo.
Yeah, yeah, I think me too, actually. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think me too.
yeah. There's another puzzle by the same artist by Jose Velez. And there's another one called Down to Earth, and that was featured in one of the online competitions. So that was one where I was actually pretty fast. Um,
Mm,
versus there's a couple, there's one called Bento Box, which looks like what you would probably expect. So it's a number of different foods, like some shrimp and some rice and things. And that's actually listed as turbo, and I was slower at that than I was at Down to Earth, which is listed as faster. I do know that they do have people that they send these to practice beforehand. So
yeah.
I'm not going to name any names.
No, 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 no. I'm not gonna. Maybe those people are better at shape sort type of puzzles actually. Because yeah, like the other puzzle, like you said, the down to earth one from this artist, I
Mhm.
also felt it as going much smoother than the bento box, or even the other one was good morning. Is it? Yeah, I see it.
Ah,
Good
yes.
morning.
Which
Good
is a
morning.
bunch of breakfast foods. Yes.
Breakfast food, yeah, and like the bacon in that Good Morning was like, oh my God, I can't. I was shape sorting so much stuff everywhere. While these ones from Jose Velez
Hmm.
are much easier, I think, because
Yeah,
there is a lot less big chunks of one color. It's like more spread out.
yeah. Yeah, it's a little more gradienty, rainbowy, whereas the other ones are much more like a collage almost.
Yeah, exactly,
Hmm.
exactly.
Yeah. I
So,
do that makes a difference though what kind of puzzler you are. If you're much more into the shape, and I know one of the testers is actually more of a shape person than a color person. Again, not naming any names.
yeah,
No.
don't name names here.
I have not gotten their permission, so I won't be doing that.
Yeah. But
No, but they are
yeah,
a lot of fun.
the what?
They are a lot of fun though, these puzzles.
Yes. Oh yeah, I love them. You said like they're supposed to get new puzzles. There are supposed to be new releases for this brand.
Yeah. I believe the new releases are coming in August, and they so the kind of cool thing about this is because so Boardwalk and speedpuzzling.com have a lot of they have a really nice partnership going. And so I believe that all of these are released first through Jonathan's competitions. at speedpuzzling.com.
Mm.
Not to give him a, like, I mean, Jonathan, if you want to sponsor us, that would be fantastic. We would love that. But so they get released first through Jonathan, and then they are released to the public. So you can buy them online if there's any left. And they do release them first in those. And that's, I believe, what Jonathan said, was that in August we'll start seeing these again, as part of his new release competition.
Ah.
He has a specific new release competition that he does.
Now I feel like I should starting August, maybe I register for the new release competition as well. I haven't I didn't choose that one in the 5 choices.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't either because word to the wise for Canada, if you order more than 3 puzzles from him, you do end up having to pay some customs. If you do under 3, then it tends to be under the dollar amount that requires customs to be paid. So that was my reasoning for what I ordered through him.
Oh,
Again,
really?
Jonathan, please let us know if you'd like to sponsor us, do a partnership. Thrilled to work with you. We can be your Canadian outpost event.
I love that. But
Devin did point out something nice, which is the bento box image was actually used in our most recent puzzling boot camp.
oh, yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah, so
We're
we
using
analyzed the
that.
image. Yes. Sophie, were you
Yes.
there that night?
Oh, I wasn't there, but I was there. I think it was maybe another boot camp that we did the bento
hmm
box. Yeah.
hmm Yeah, we've done it a few times. Um,
Did,
yeah, so it's really interesting to go through and figure out like what is, where would you start? What would you do? How are you going to work with that? And actually, we should probably talk a little bit about the progress that's being made.
yes, I saw there's really great progress on everybody's table. A lot of people are starting at the same place that I started, which is the red area. Really pops out, I find, when you look at the sea of pieces.
Is that that orange corner up there?
Exactly. Yeah. At the same time, I see like other people are doing. Wait, where is it? I saw someone else. Yeah, Tamara is doing another strategy of the green. So I love that. I love seeing that.
Yeah, I see a lot of people have done the border and are working on that top corner, but there are some people doing some different strategies too. For example, it looks like Irene is doing a very thorough sort.
Mm.
It
It's
looks
a
like
very sortable puzzle.
oh,
It's a very,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, it looks like a lot of people have done the entire border and then are doing that orange. But for example, Heather happens to be doing just that orange part right now, and I think is probably going to just work her way along to complete the whole thing there too. So not doing the whole border, which I think does give you a little bit of a time advantage because that means you're not going to be moving your arms as far to get up to the top of this because it is a portrait mode puzzle.
That's true. That's true. And I saw that some people are, I think, are doing it the other way. I feel like, yeah, I saw some. I keep going through all the videos and like, where did I see this? But some people are doing it landscape, but it
Yes.
is a portrait image. Though,
Mhm.
like some people don't need to have the image in the right direction.
Yes. And sometimes your table just doesn't allow you to. Like sometimes you're just like, oh no, it's a portrait, but I'm doing it sideways because that's all they've got room for.
I have different strategy. Like my pieces go different areas where when I know it's a portrait and when I know it's a landscape.
How does that differ for you? Like what do you do differently? I'm really curious to know now.
Oh, it's not a huge difference because usually I do like
Huh?
a reverse L shape of the
Right.
pieces at the top and on my right side.
hmm
And when I know it's a portrait, I know it's going to take the whole side, the whole space going up. So
hmm
then I know it's going to be more. It's vertical, right? So and it's not horizontal. So all my pieces are going to go on the right, but I'm going to spread them out wider because I know I have more space.
hmm
If I do it, if it's a landscape, I know it's horizontal, so the puzzle takes is larger in the horizontal ways. So then my space on the right is smaller. But then when it's a portrait, no pieces at the top, everything goes to the right. But I I spread them out wider because I know there's going to be more space.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
do you
what
ever,
yeah.
sorry.
No, go.
No, do you ever practice doing a landscape puzzle portrait just to keep that muscle memory there?
Oh, no. Are you crazy? I'm I'm the type of person who needs the image to be in the right direction because
Okay.
or else I get very confused. I'm starting to get a little bit better doing it upside down, but I'm not. I love challenges, but then I've never done that type of challenge to myself.
I mean, it's good practice for nationals, especially in pairs and teams. Like sometimes you're just gonna have to be working sideways or upside down. Like sometimes it's just the way the puzzle falls.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I guess I've never felt like it was something I needed to practice, so
Mhm.
I've never practiced it, and so that's
Well,
the
you're very
basic
good
of
at
it.
it. You're very good at
Uh,
puzzling.
well, yeah, well, I do
When
what I
you're
can.
when you're as good as you are, you don't have to practice those sorts of things as much. The rest of
Uh,
us, we will just bow to your superior knowledge and speed, and we will let you do whatever you want.
well, I love that.
Speaking of speed, looks like Kirsty is making amazing progress, as is Laura Trenton and Karen Larson. They're all doing really good. You can tell I'm looking at the K's and L's on my screen.
That's true. Yeah, I see a lot of that top corner finished, and people moving down from there. I can
Mhm.
I can I know, like I feel like it's a progress that I've done as well. Like
Mhm.
just underneath that red, there's like very clear colors that you can
Mhm.
find. It depends
Mhm.
also what's your favorite color, right? What's the color
But you
you go
gravitate.
towards, right?
Yeah, yeah. I am impressed to see, as far as I can tell, I don't see anybody has fallen for the trap of doing the lettering. So, those
That's
at home, you don't necessarily, if you're not looking at the puzzle, it does say jam session on the side, but these are very large letters.
that's true.
Now, they do give you some clues, but the letters are large and they probably will take a little more time. Although, when I did Down to Earth, I actually did do the letters first, and I think most people did not. And that, for me, that worked. So, if you are someone doing the letters first and it is working for you, carry on. And if it's not, go ahead and pivot.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there are some people who might are maybe trying the letters,
Mhm.
but I'm not sure.
It's
I
hard to
see,
tell. Yeah.
yeah, I see Tamara has the top, the J, I think. I'm sorry, I'm francophone, so for me, but yeah, the
Yes.
J of
Yes.
jam session done.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look like the J is done, but like is if you, if we're taking a look, that J is probably, it looks like 8 puzzle pieces long. So that's
Yeah,
a really big word. So you can imagine,
yeah.
it becomes less of a word at that point and more of just this is a texture that I have to visually see and work on and not think of it. I think at least this is the way I do it, is I don't think of it as a letter then because if I did, I think I would just get more confused.
Yeah, exactly. You have to see it as an image and not as something that you're writing with letters. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
As
whenever
like
yeah.
I was about
So
to say, like when you look at Chinese characters, right? They're just lines, right? So it's a bit the same feeling of like you just have a bunch of lines and you have to figure out how they fit together.
absolutely, yes. Um, it's just, you can't really, if you think about them as words, I mean, maybe there's always going to be somebody out there for who it works. I would say the majority of people that I've ever spoken to, which is just anecdotal evidence, would say that like large words are just not something that your brain can wrap around and see as words. So,
I just it made me remember just a random story here, like at the France marathon, like
mhm.
we had like maybe were you there for that one, the 2001 with a lot of French signs that was very vintage looking?
Yeah, I came in halfway through that one. So
And
I think that was a 2000 piece.
yeah, exactly. And Cameron with us was like the master of the big letters. I swear to
Oh.
God. I had like I was people gave me these letters to fit together and I was like, I can't do this. Like I can't understand these. And I just shipped them to Cameron and he just bam, done, bam, done. And I'm like, wow, like how 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 can you see these letters? Like for me it's just like I can't figure out left from right, you know? Oh my God.
Mhm.
So
Well,
yeah.
then I am so excited to see if Cameron has time to do this one when he comes out for nationals, because I know he is. Uh,
Ooh.
if he can do those letters extra super fast, like maybe we give it to him and we tell him you have to do the letters first. This is your challenge.
No, no, no. He has to do it and then do a time lapse, and then we see if he does the letters first.
I
No,
mean,
I don't
as
know.
long as he isn't watching this video, then he knows what's up.
Yeah, oh yeah, we've oh my God, I see like lots of great different type of progress across the board. Like I
Mhm.
see Émilie Terrien is doing like has a lot done, I think, underneath the red and
Oh
is
yeah.
working on those letters.
Yeah.
And I saw Caitlin with her great sword, as usual, is pushing through that.
Hmm.
And Becky, who's also doing like a diagonal, I think it's the green line that goes across.
Hmm.
And like it's gonna give her a lot of structure in the puzzle.
Absolutely. Now, when you did this, did you get to the point where you were doing the guitar neck?
Yes, actually, the guitar neck, I'm surprised I see nobody has done it, but it's one of the things that really stood out to me
Hmm.
very early on. And so
Yeah.
I built that. It was like my second project, maybe, or third project.
Mhm.
Like just that neck, because the guitar on itself is a bit trickier, but the
Yeah.
guitar neck, it's a diagonal, but I felt like it was just to give me structure across the puzzle, sort of.
Right.
This, it was a strategy. I don't know if it's a good one,
I
but
mean,
that's
I have faith in you.
I felt like it was a good way because all the colors at the back of this puzzle image are going kind of diagonal, right?
Absolutely.
There.
Yeah. Which can be challenging.
Yes, exactly.
Hmm. Yeah, those diagonals don't always give you as much to work with as you hope they will. So when you have like a blocky, especially something like this, which it's not random cut, it's not exactly ribbon cut, it's kind of somewhere like it's a little bit randomy ribbon, I would say.
Yes. I
And
love
so,
it though.
oh, I do too, absolutely. Yeah, no. And again, like I said, I've never had a false fit with any of these, which um, I think
Yeah.
is partly due to the design of the cut and probably also partly due to the design of the images because they're so thoughtful about the images that they're choosing. They're making them
Mm,
bright, they're making them where you have different segments of colors that specifically like grouping those colors is one of the things they are specifically endeavoring to do in these puzzles. I can't imagine when they send these to the artists that they commission I'd love to see that spec sheet. So,
yeah, I wonder like how precise they are as to what needs to be mm, to make it a faster puzzle. Because you see like the puzzle speed is quick, faster, or turbo. So
mhm,
they're not doing hard puzzles. They're not creating hard images, right?
right.
I'm thinking, is there only
But they're
four
trying to.
images?
Is there what?
Is there only four images? Or
Uh,
four puzzles?
no, there's actually right now there have been six released. So there's the ones that we already talked about, which Good Morning and Bento Box are both by the same artist also. So these are both by Nick Martinson.
Yeah.
Then there is one called Surf Fever, which has a woman on a surfboard in kind of inside of a wave. That's another one
Mm.
by Jose Velez. And then the last one is one called Just Desserts, and it's a number of pies on different plates. And that's another one by Nick Martinson. So Nick Martinson likes to do the food ones, and Jose Velez seems to do the people doing fun activities. Um, Because we didn't talk about what down to earth looks like, but it actually it has the words down to earth going down the side on the right, and has a couple of moons, and then it has an astronaut having a nice moment with an alien butterfly.
Yeah, I can't say the down to earth. I could not figure out what was happening on that image. But the jam session is more, I guess, my vibe. It's more,
Is it more your jam?
it's more my jam. Exactly. Exactly. I love the colors on it. I don't think I can say it enough.
I mean, they really have been so thoughtful, and I really do love, like, they are fun to do, and they're fun to do over and over and over again. So I hope that after tonight's competition, everybody feels the urge to do it again after maybe after nationals. I know everyone needs to be practicing for nationals, and this is good practice, but it's not the best practice because you do want to practice those Ravensburgers. But I
Mm,
hope people do save these and do them again because they are a lot of fun, and I think they're also one of those things that just like when you need a good pick me up of like I can do this quickly, like
mm,
I think you can get some of your personal bests on these.
that's true. That's true. I just saw Janice did the guitar neck, and I'm like, yes. She
Yay!
she saw the same thing as me.
We have a guitar neck on the board. Actually, looks like Katie Newton's also got the guitar neck started there. And let's see if anyone else. As far as I can tell, some of these are a little bit dark. I think, let's see here, it's hard to tell if Soleil does also. I think Soleil might, but I'm not entirely sure.
Ah, yes.
A little
She
bit
has
dark.
a diagonal going across her, yeah,
Yeah.
her
It's
wrist.
also impressive to be doing as well as she's doing with it doesn't look like very great light.
Hmm.
But I'm betting that Sauvé is probably used to that at this point because a lot of us like to puzzle in the same spot. And, I think that's actually kind of a benefit. Like, I need to practice in poor lighting because then I'll be really good in good lighting, right?
That's true. That's true.
I
I just puzzle in whatever light is happening, and often it's at night.
yeah,
So I'm
I can
always
help
doing
you
it
get one
in bad
after this.
lighting.
Yeah. We
Oh,
are coming up on 30 minutes now. So for puzzlers, we just hit 30 minutes. You are doing fantastic. Sophie, I think you probably would love a rest from talking for a minute.
yes.
So I would love to welcome Danielle and Devin into the chat and maybe let them give us a few thoughts about how they feel about this brand and this puzzle and this image and puzzling in general. Are you guys there for a nice?
Yes, definitely.
You betcha.
So what do you think about this puzzle?
I love
I
it.
think it looks great. Yeah, for sure. It's funny, it looks like all suns because everyone's going, a lot of people are going from that top corner. That's the
Mhm.
obvious sort of orange, yellow, red, easy
Mhm.
to see. So it looks like everyone's doing like this corner that has a big sun in it, even though that's not what the image is, but it just looks fun.
It's
It
the
does
warm
look,
tones that
yeah.
you can kind of pull and work all from that one corner.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to
Yep.
remember, have you both done this puzzle too?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And do you feel like are these the same strategy, the strategies that you see everyone doing here? Are these similar to what you did? Or, I'm curious how
Yeah,
these work for each of you. Danielle, if you want to go first.
yeah, for sure. I definitely started in the corner border for sure. I will always pull as well. I'm very much like Sophie in that regard. Pull the border, do the border, and then definitely the orange and yellow and red. And then I believe I in the green line too.
Mhm.
I pulled that because like that basically the first sort of that top half minus the fella. But then I could see his texture in his hair and pulled that out. And then I pulled the pink, but then just kind of focused on like on his shirt a little bit, the yellow on his shirt, and then the green on the guitar. And then the guitar neck was not, and hands, I could see his hands too. So like those kind of elements slowly came together the other way, but I didn't pull the guitar neck until I kind of got to that level
Mhm.
and then worked through the purples and sort of finished with the text. I kind of worked down with the text as I got through that color level, but I finished down in the bottom corner for the text because I couldn't tell every which way was up or down.
Yeah, they're difficult. Devin, how about you?
Very similar, and I'd say it's a nice puzzle with the text where you can look at the foreground and the background for clues,
Mhm. Yes.
right? That
Yes.
is really quite helpful to
Yeah.
get your bearings there in that really complicated section.
Yes. I've
Hmm.
noticed that about Jose's, if I can call him Jose, like we're friends. I've noticed that that about his puzzles where he does give you both of those clues there with the lettering.
Mhm. And something about this puzzle too, and I think Caitlin proved it to us, you can do a really good sort if that was something that was your style or your approach. It's
Mm-hmm.
definitely possible, but you can also look at your pile of pieces and grab the next batch of color that you want to do as well. And as your pile gets smaller and smaller, then that grab gets faster and faster as you go.
Oh, absolutely. As you like to say, you're draining the color.
That's it. Drain the pile.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I do see a good mix. I see a lot of people are kind of just doing a little bit of chaos puzzling, but some people have definitely made more of those sorted colors. Obviously, Caitlin, because I know Caitlin loves a good sort. Um, I think we saw Irene earlier had done a lot of sorting also.
Mhm.
And it can really make that quick when you're like, all right, now I'm working on this color and you've got them already ready to go.
Hmm.
Um, it's just a matter of like how that works with your flow, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, for some people, it's faster to sort them all at once. For some people, it's faster to do some. And then maybe it's like you're taking a little bit of a break to go and grab some more pieces.
Yeah, that's it, right? We talk a lot about pivoting in our boot camp, and one of the things you can do if you're not feeling like you're making much progress is go back to your pile and pick another thing to sort out. Or if you've sorted, I don't know, all of the yellow into one spot, micro sort it, right? Give
Hmm.
yourself those smallest little projects to do to build yourself back up with that momentum.
And it also gives you a lot more confidence. I think
Yes,
when you're able to start like, oh, boom, 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 these pieces are together. And that really like builds just because how you feel is also going to affect how fast you go because how the puzzle
absolutely.
feels doesn't matter.
That's right.
The puzzle doesn't care about your feelings, but
It
you
does
do.
not,
No.
it's just there. It just wants to be completed.
Yeah, it
And
looks like a lot of people are making some really good progress through the warm tones into the cool tones and making like leaving the
Mhm.
guitarist's head and body and working around it
Mhm.
and just giving them lots of information for future piece placement. There we
Hmm.
go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it looks like Katie's got the guitar neck there pretty much done, as does Denise. Um,
Yeah, Kirsty's got
Emily,
the neck there as well.
Emily's making amazing
Oh
progress.
yeah, real
Yeah,
good.
yeah. We expect nothing less from all of our puzzlers. You guys are all doing so good.
That's it. And Rebecca's got some of the guitar neck done too.
Hmm. Oh, looks like
Danielle, you're
Donna's got.
right. Like at a glance, you would think this is a just based on everybody's progress in that we'll call it the sunset corner. That
Yeah.
Mhm.
looks like a sunset scene. Yeah.
Yeah. I know, just bunch of suns.
Mhm.
Yeah, Liz, you gave so much good information about the brand and the care they put into their images. And Danielle, you mentioned this is a limited edition, so we were really happy to be able to use this puzzle in a competition here for sure.
Absolutely. I'm really excited to hear how people feel about it after the fact. So I hope they'll go on to Circle, which for anybody listening who isn't aware is our online community that we host. And hopefully do a little bit of conversation about how they found the image, maybe what their strategies were, how it all worked out for them. I would love to hear everybody go online and just kind of debrief us there.
I already added the post into Circle in competition corner with the image and a
Mhm.
link to the results. So we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, I just saw Sheridan have to move a cat out of the way.
Hmm.
Oh, that's the best.
They
It's
just can't help themselves.
yeah, that's one thing I'm glad I don't have a cat to distract me while puzzling because I think that would definitely slow my times down.
Hmm.
It would also be hard not to pet the cat and be like, "Hi, kitty."
I know,
Uh,
they're just so cute.
yeah. I'm sure that is not the last cat we will see tonight.
No, I bet not, for sure.
Oh no, definitely not. Looks like Irene is making amazing progress there. I really love all the sorting that I've seen happen.
Mhm.
I think that's just, I think what's great about people who can sort quickly and then assemble, it's kind of, it can be really, uh, it's like a misdirection almost. So like if you're sitting next to somebody who does that, for example, at nationals, you might think you're ahead of them, but then because they have all their projects sorted out, it's all just goes together really, really fast. And you're just like, where did that come from?
Yeah, you prepare yourself a bunch of mini projects, right? Little
Yeah.
mini puzzles of,
Hmm.
I don't know, 80 to 100 pieces each, maybe.
Yeah.
Sometimes smaller micro ones like the green line, even though
Hmm.
you
Mhm.
find it in two places, there's not a lot of pieces there, but it's such a great internal anchor for the image.
Oh, absolutely. And if you have done the entire border, you really can get both of those sides of the green line up to the fella who I'm not sure, did either of you name the fella?
No,
I'll
we
be
didn't.
honest, guys, it reminds me of Doug because he's a guitar player. So
So for
anyway,
everyone who doesn't know, Doug is Devin's husband,
yeah.
her Jiggy brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has he
So,
ever had his hair that long?
yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know.
All right, well, then it's Doug. Doug too.
Yep. Anyway, it's
Okay,
true.
so Devin has named the fella Doug, and
That's
I guess
right.
that's what we're going with here.
Yeah.
Again, if you named him something else, please go on Circle and let us know.
Yes.
Or once
But
we
yes,
post, put it in the
I was
comments.
just going to say more to your point, Liz, is that pulling the colors and it's a neat. So if you pulled the green and you can see that it goes on both sides, but
Mhm,
pulling a smaller project, as advice Victor often says, is maybe more of the play than pulling a big project because there may be too many pieces. Like if you pulled all the light green, all the blue, and all the like turquoisey green underneath or teal, instead of just like one of those at a time, it just goes together more quickly by
yeah,
doing the littler smaller projects.
absolutely. Now I'm curious, maybe I'm giving away too much, but I feel like we've been giving away some strategies here during the call. Did either of you find like how did you find the pants? His trousers for our friends
The
in the UK.
trousers, yes.
I thought his pants were great. By the time I got there, there was the only spot for the dark purple, and you could see the lines. So I really didn't get tripped up on it too much.
Did you find it was an easy project to pull?
Well, by the time because I kind of worked down,
Hmm.
aside from the words
Hmm.
that aren't in the lighter colors. So aside from session,
Uh-huh.
I worked kind of top down to the puzzle. And so it just sort of filled in, and it was like kind of the only thing that was really left of that color there because I knew that session was going to be tricky, like that kind of the dark purple part of it.
Hmm.
So yeah, they weren't too tricky
Okay.
by the time I got to them.
Yeah. Devin, how about you?
Yeah, about the same, right? It's not something that I would pull as a starting project personally, because it
Hmm.
is like when you're looking at the sea of pieces, there's a lot of that
Right.
Mhm.
tone.
Right.
But by the time you get there, Danielle, to your point, like it feels like it's not a difficult component.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anybody has done his pants. I will say that a few people have finished his torso and head. So Emily, Caitlin, Tamara, uh, looks like Kirsty has finished his head, but is saving his torso maybe for later.
Yeah.
Uh, Working on those words and those blues and the pants, the trousers, I should say. Kirsty would prefer.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely. Yeah, she's making really good progress.
Absolutely. I think we are only at 42 minutes, just about. I think we're
Hmm.
definitely going to see a few under 1 hours on this.
Yeah, I would put a bet under sub 50 if I
Oh,
had
yeah.
to guess, but you know what? Who knows?
We're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
see.
what would be so cool is if for somebody this is their first sub hour, their first sub 6.
Ooh.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
that be?
Yeah, any personal best would be
Oh,
great.
yeah. I feel like there's something magical about that first sub 60, especially like your
Yep.
first in a competition. Like, yeah, it's just such a
I
nice.
love this image. Like, can you imagine being in a competition and like this comes out? Like, I would be so happy. I'd be like, all right, now we're talking. It's a good choice if I do say so myself.
Yeah, we did good. We did good.
Yes. Well, and what I love about this one is that it was used in an in-person competition. And as a lot of us might know, a lot of in-person competitions have a lot more people who are doing this for maybe even the first time ever. So they've heard about it, they saw there was a competition and said, you know what, I'll give it a try. It's not too spendy and give it a shot. And so for a lot of people to get a puzzle like this as one of their first, I think is so encouraging. And I hope
Mhm.
Yeah.
hope a lot of those people for whom it was their first competition, I hope that they have stuck with it if they enjoyed it. I hope they enjoyed it, first of all, and I hope they've stuck with it.
Yep. Yeah, couldn't
Mm.
agree more. There's something about a great image, even if it's tricky, that really keeps you going and helps your mindset because at least you can look at it and say, okay, this like the colors are vibrant or there's something about the image that you really enjoyed doing. So, mhm.
I would just like to bring your attention to Emily. She is filling in the text. The pants are done, and it's just into the light blue and text part. And the shirt's done too.
Oh yeah, I don't think she's
Wow.
going to be enjoying this puzzle for much longer.
No, I don't think so either. She's flying through that. Looks like we
Absolutely.
can get tips from text from her. I know that's a tongue twister.
I will say Kirsty is definitely in the running also. Looks like just has the word jam in the beginning of session.
Yeah,
And then Doug's shirt.
And Doug's shirt, that's
there you
true.
go.
But they're into the filling in the final hole zone here.
Oh, absolutely.
And I
Caitlin,
love how the color helps to determine you can fill in one section clearly. It's all down here.
Yep.
oh yeah. Yeah. And they really are flying now that they're just down at those last pieces. They're both flying through it. I will say I think
Definitely.
Emily has a bit of an advantage right now.
Hmm.
Um, looks like just the word jam.
Oh
Like
boy, not
not
by
the
much
J.
though.
No,
No, no.
no,
Oh,
she wants it.
there might
So
be
quick.
a 10-piece difference between these two.
I mean, Emily's
Yeah,
really
I
flying
don't
now, though. I
know.
mean, I've just seen her put in so
Yeah.
many more pieces than I thought
Yeah.
was possible. Like, I can't even see her hands moving across the screen.
That's true. I was
Yeah.
gonna say I'd be putting them on the other side, but she's doing that
Yeah, she's
in
down to
the
like,
puzzle.
yeah,
Yeah.
just a few pieces on top of the puzzle there, kind of using the puzzle as a board. You
Yeah.
know, when you're down to this few pieces and the colors are so distinct, and it looks like,
Oh, get there.
and she's done.
Nice.
Congratulations, Emily. Oh,
Great job.
Well done.
clock. 45:36. That is
Wow.
Amazing.
amazing. Oh, fantastic. Excellent work. And congratulations. You are first place.
That was
How to say
incredible.
that in
Loved it.
French? I know that Emily is a francophone. I don't know how to say it. Devin,
Wait.
do you know how to say that in French?
I don't know what you want me to say in French.
Congratulations, first place.
Félicitations, première place. Sophie can fact check me on that one. I know she's still here.
That was fantastic. So exciting. Like that end just came together so fast. Kirsty is now down to maybe 20 pieces. Looking really great. Oh, and Emily has put in the chat that she really likes the puzzle and your French is good. C'est bon.
C'est bon.
Oh, so lovely. It's so nice to see that. And I'm so glad that she enjoyed the puzzle.
Hmm.
I was just looking at Becky, and she has done all of the words. So
Oh yeah.
clearly, large text, her strong suit.
It's kind of fun to see there's just sort of a hole that is a person shape in her.
Yeah, that's true. Although the colors are going to be really nice to work with now that I feel like what I would argue is the hard part of the puzzle is done.
Mhm.
that it will be easy to pull out the darker kind of pinks and things like that to get the Doug shirt done.
Yes.
That's right. Yep.
And then looks like
And
Kirsty is
Kirsty,
just
yeah, she's very
finished there.
close. Can't see,
And
maybe 5 pieces. Oh, 3.
yeah, just a couple. Just one, and she's done.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Kirsty, well
47,
done.
44. Oh, that's so great. Congratulations, Kirsty. Second place. That is fantastic. So we've got a couple of sub 50s already.
Mhm.
I
This
know we're
just
gonna
goes to show, team, that, we don't look for the easiest puzzles in the world, but we also don't want the hardest puzzles. So we want the medium plus difficulty.
Mhm.
And to have, our first two puzzlers just under the sub 50 mark, that's about right, I think.
Mhm. I
So
think so
Mhm.
too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know at what point either of you want to, if you do want to divulge what your times were on these. Oh, look at Kirsty loved it. She thought it was a beautiful image.
oh, good.
I'm so glad. Katie Newton is actually really close there too. Just a
Hmm.
few letters in the bottom in the session, in the word session.
Oh, nice.
Caitlin Albert's got just the word session and the word jam to go. Becky Peter has again just you know, the outline of Doug. I think I saw somebody else. Yeah, Danielle B has a sort of a missing face there, but like other than that, has got him almost entirely done. Some really excellent work. Like everyone is just motoring along.
Yes, Katie just moved all of her pieces onto the tray, onto the puzzle. That's my style right there. And then she can move them in closer and close it, finish
Mhm.
the puzzle, close it out.
Absolutely. And the less you have to move your arms to grab those pieces, the faster you can go.
That's right. We've talked about it before, but that travel time really adds up over a solve.
Absolutely. I don't know if either of you have watched those. There were for a while there were these videos going around online where people would have two lines of items going like down a driveway, and they would show like two people and they would each try running back and forth and grabbing one item and taking it to the bottom. And one person would start closest and then move to the farthest, and then one person would start far away and move closer. And
Oh
it was really
yeah.
interesting to see how that made such a difference, that like going closer, starting with the closer ones really gave you a huge advantage over getting those ones at the end. And almost invariably, I think the person who started closer like ended up finishing first.
I'll tell
Oh
you
wow.
what, like speaking of close, so the
Mm.
folks that are really head to head right now,
Oh,
we've got,
Katie is about to finish here. Sorry to
yep,
interrupt you there,
no,
Devin.
yeah,
no,
Katie's
that's
about to
perfect.
finish.
Speaking of head to
Finishers
head.
first.
There it
Nice.
There we
Well
is.
done.
go. Yay, 50-43.
It's
Perfect.
amazing.
Oh, so good.
Sorry, Devin, as you were saying.
No, that's great. Let me just make sure we get the 50-43 and the results. Amazing.
Sophie's on
Congratulations.
it. Yep.
Yep. We've got, if I go row by row, we've got Caitlin and Becky really zooming through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got Danielle on here as well, really making some good headway. Joanie doing really well. Everybody's doing well. These are just our next batch of finishers, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Just looking through. Oh, Tamara's made some great progress. Janet as well. My goodness, this is very impressive. We're not even at an hour yet.
Oh yeah.
Not even halfway through.
People are doing so good.
Hmm.
Phil is doing amazing there.
Oh
Really,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Something that always impresses me about Karen, table management.
Mhm.
It's so neat and tidy. It really is. Yeah.
Yeah, there is something to be said about table management because it's all too easy to just spread the pieces out and not consider where your puzzle's going to go, and you're just focused on flipping and pulling a project.
Mhm.
So if you can keep it neat, it's only
I
going to help.
Oh, sorry. I actually really like Dagmara's table management here. It looks like, she's got them sort of sorted on all four sides of the puzzle, but they're by color. And so
oh
ideally that's going to reduce her travel time when she's actually placing those pieces, because it looks like she's got them kind of going like on the side that they are closest to.
yeah, you're totally right.
Definitely.
Hmm. And I will say that's not something that I have seen before. Katie also loves the puzzle choice. Congratulations. I'm so glad you liked it.
It looks like Becky is down to her maybe last 10 pieces or so.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're
Four,
definitely,
six, eight, 10. Yeah, we're just down to 10.
yeah.
Let's
I
go,
do love that it's
Becky.
concentrated in one little area
Yep,
Oh,
instead of
left
like poles.
hands.
Yeah,
hmm
that's right. Both hands are going. Love it.
hmm
And Caitlin is on to jam session.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
She's on her heels.
Yeah,
But we're gonna have Becky for the next spot on the list.
Absolutely. And
definitely.
and
Nice job.
yay! Congratulations,
Great
Becky.
job. 53, 44. It looks
43,
like.
44.
Yeah. We got
Sophie
it.
was on it. Sophie saw it upside. Sophie says she doesn't puzzle upside down, but she can read a timer upside down.
That's
So
right.
she's better at it than she thinks.
That's incredible time. We are getting close to what my time was, which was 54:38.
Oh, fantastic.
But
That's
you know
such
what?
a
I
good
was
time.
happy with that. It felt like
Oh
it
yeah.
flowed well for me. So
Oh, absolutely. Should be. Should
yeah,
absolutely
no,
be.
it worked out great.
Yeah.
And we've got our top four. Well done, folks.
Yes,
Yeah, it
looking at this
looks.
puzzle, on my speed puzzling, the average on this is 104. So I'm not surprised to see so many really fast times and to see how close everybody is at this point. Like and how much everyone's really getting so much done.
Yes, and it looks like everyone is moving fast as well. So I think because there's so many identifiable colors or textures that you can work from, that it's easy to continue to pull the next project and you don't really get stuck for too long.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's so important because you want to keep your momentum up.
Yeah.
Speaking of
And
which,
just learning so much. So like I can guarantee doing this a second time,
Mhm.
you're gonna learn so much more information as you do, but I feel like this one is easier to learn because of the sections that
Oh yeah, yeah.
they're bigger sections.
And if you've never done this brand before, you're learning the intricacies of those piece shapes because they are a
Hmm.
little unusual. They're not like anything I've seen in any other brands.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
I forgot that they were a different cut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I've only done it once, but it was now that you say that, it's like, oh yes, now I remember.
Yeah. But they've done that very purposefully. They want the cut to be something that, where you're not getting false fits and having to take the time to put your pieces, take your pieces out from each other. And I don't know about you guys, you probably don't have as many false fits as I do. But when you do see them, like sometimes if you've got a false fit, they can be really hard to pull apart.
Can't they? And you don't want to hurt the puzzle, but you're in a race, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean it's almost like it's a thing I've practiced now so much that I've gotten really good at popping them apart from each other.
Mm.
But depending on the brand, sometimes it's almost impossible not to ruin the puzzle when you're trying to get those false fits apart from each other. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
But again, here I have not encountered that. I hope nobody else does. I really don't think it's an issue with this brand, which I appreciate.
Yeah, me too. It looks like Caitlin and Joni are zeroing in on closing out this bottom corner of session here.
That's right. They're in
Mhm.
the same spot. This is exciting.
Oh yeah. We're going to see both of them finishing very shortly.
Yep.
It's
And
so
actually,
fun to
yeah,
watch.
Mara is like really just motoring along there. It's interesting. I think she's one of the few people who didn't do the full border and is just kind
Oh,
of moving from the top down and doing a really great job of that.
Nice.
Oh, and Sauvel is also in that same bottom corner there. So
Oh,
oh
nice.
my
yeah, I hope
goodness,
I'm saying her
team.
name right.
Yeah, I like the way they think.
Mhm.
Oh,
If I
looks
am
like Kate,
not,
she's at her
yeah.
last 6 pieces. She's so close.
Oh wow.
Let's
Just
go,
right at the
Caitlin.
end. Just a couple. And there we have
Nice.
it. So 58:02.
Well done, Caitlin.
Fantastic time.
I would hazard to guess that these are all first tries.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't see anybody that posted anything about doing this puzzle before in my speed puzzling. So as far as we can tell.
Yeah.
And like I said, nobody that I saw nobody on the list of people who did this one for the inaugural competition of this puzzle.
Hmm. So these are real valid first try times in a competition, which just makes it so much more fun.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
it's like unreleased,
Yep.
kind of.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everyone's making really good progress. They're
Hmm.
filling in different sections and finishing in different sections, kind of, but it's fun to watch. I hate
Caitlin
random
liked the
cut.
puzzle, but didn't
Man.
like the cut. Doesn't like the random cut. I would say it's kind of like if random cut and a ribbon cut had a little baby.
I agree. Yes, that's a great description.
Oh, looks like Joni's on her last maybe 5 pieces.
Oh wow. I think just gonna get in there under the 1 hour time.
That's right, she can do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, so close.
Get there. Yes, Joni. Great job.
Yay! 59:40.
59:41.
Beautiful. Well, now that we're at an hour, I think it's time for me to let Sophie come
Take a
back.
break. Definitely.
Yes, I'm back. I was wondering if I had to type in the Joanne's time and start talking at the same time. Went well.
You nailed it.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. So we have 6 finishers in under an hour. That is very impressive.
Yeah, definitely. It's not an easy puzzle. Medium, I think we said.
Yeah, medium plus.
Medium plus.
Yeah,
The diagonal lines, I would say.
Well, that's it. Hey, like we know diagonal lines add that extra challenge for sure.
hmm
Spices it up a little bit here.
Oh, Christy
Yeah,
says she loves trying a brand new brand. Yes. I hope we can get other new stuff interesting for you guys.
that's right. We try.
We
That's it.
try.
We've
We
got
do our best.
one. We've got one already picked out. So we're just finalizing our dates for our next batch of CSP events. So those will come out hopefully before nationals. So you can at least save the date there. But yeah, we put a lot of thought into the puzzles that we want to use in these situations because we want it to be a challenge. We want it to be fun. We want you guys to keep coming back, of course. But really it's about like growing your skill sets too. At the end of the day, if it's just all gray or all blue puzzles or all difficult or all random cut, like it doesn't give us the breadth of skill testing that we really want. So we're really
Oh, and
happy to be
Danielle
able to
B just
bring
finished.
this
Sorry to cut
format.
you off,
No,
Devin.
no, that's great. Congratulations, Danielle. Well done.
Nice. Good job.
101.54. Well done.
Yeah. Awesome time.
So good. 101.54. Perfect. So yeah,
But yeah, I agree. Go ahead, Devin. Sorry.
yeah, no, go for it.
Oh, I was just going to say I agree with trying to get brands that are sort of a middle range that are like really beautiful images and fun to puzzle. And I liked the idea to try new things. Like I don't always want a Ravensburger puzzle when we puzzle. I like to see what's out there because there could be something that, you really like and you just don't know it because you don't buy it.
That's right.
Mm. It's true. We're used to the same brands all the time, right? And it's good to I feel like every brand has its style, sort of, and that's why I love doing so many different brands because I just love to do a lot of different stuff. I guess different types of images, like that go like everywhere pretty much. And I find it so interesting to add that aspect to speed puzzling because then you can really develop your skill set as well. And not only doing a different brand, but doing a different style of image that you might have never encountered before.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, right? Oh, and we've got Solvale 103.26.
Nice.
Well done.
Yay! Well done.
Bravo. Our first ever participant from Yukon.
That's true. Wow.
Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Represent.
26. Wow, that's impressive.
I know I was just trying to pull the sort of further along and I did not see Solville. So thank goodness for you girls.
Well, there's so much progress to pay attention to. And I find myself sometimes like a puzzler will catch my eye in what they're doing and I'll just watch them and get fully distracted. So that's why I'm glad there's three of us here so we can all keep an eye and talk about what we're seeing.
Definitely. It looks as though Denise is doing a really good job. She's finishing in the lettering as we have seen a few times tonight, which is great. Closing those out, lots of information to work with.
Yeah, and I guess you can, like when you do the letters, you obviously can really focus on the background color to help you see which area it fits in. Because I have to say, for me, like the letters were not very clear. The background color was much more, I would see much more easier than the color of the letters.
Definitely, I agree. At least you know which side of the puzzle it's going to go on, right? Like if it's the darker tones, you can just focus them down there and work either the lighter side or the darker side, whatever you see easier.
Yeah.
But this would probably be a good exercise. So once you do the puzzle, take it apart and just do the words with the letters. But focus on the background, focus on the letters, and see how fast you can do it. Because I definitely finished in the words as well.
Practice the letters, yeah. So you're as good as Cameron.
That's right. Yeah, he is amazing.
And as Becky, clearly, yeah.
Yeah, just kept throwing projects at him and he would just put them together. It's like, oh, wow, okay. So text is not hard for you.
Yeah, when I saw that, like, it was like, yeah, I was like, just sending him all the text. Great.
Definitely.
We got our text guy.
That's right.
The Sophie style solve. I love it.
Me just giving stuff to other people. Great. Love it. Well, it goes faster that way. No?
It sure does, yeah.
Well, you have to know who is good at what and then send them that project. And, like to take advantage of people when you're in the team, take advantage of people's strengths, If they're doing something that they're not good at, they're going to be stuck there forever.
Yeah. That's right.
It's true. Well, I'm glad you're getting practice at that because that's your job at Nationals.
Yes.
Just feed us with projects. We're going to have Katie and Emily with like 10 trays.
Oh, yeah.
I'll come over to you and we'll pretend to sort while they do the puzzle.
Is that
Perfect.
the regulation number of trays you're allowed?
Oh, shoot. Okay, 4 trays and a
Well,
bunch of piles.
That's
yeah.
right.
Sounds good. I like it.
Phil
Okay, we've got,
Phil has
yep,
just moved down into the bottom part of session here. It's pieces on trays on the puzzle. Love that.
love
Oh,
that.
It's
yeah.
just that one little area. It
Yeah,
makes it go so much faster.
Janet's almost there too. Janet Neat, yeah, keep going.
Definitely.
Looking
Oh,
great.
it's the other way. She's in jam.
Yep.
So he's in
Ooh.
session. She's in jam. We'll see what's faster. And then Denise is just filling in the top part here. They all have very similar number of pieces.
Yeah, it's hard to say who's going to be next.
Mm-hmm.
And the letters can be tricky. Like I saw Caitlin actually shape sort at some point and was able to fit them much faster that way.
Definitely.
Because sometimes it's the lines, they kind of mess you up.
Yes, I don't think I shape sorted, but like I probably it wouldn't have been a bad idea. I think I just kind of was trying. I was failing fast.
Good.
Mm.
Yes.
But I will be the first to admit that I don't always shape sort when I need to. Oh, there you go. Caitlin just started shape sorting after Kanata and it sped up her time on a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
puzzles. So,
Good job.
you know what? And it looks like Janet. So Jam looks like it's faster than Session. So we're down to the last three pieces. She's gonna get it in here. Nice, Janet. Well done.
Woohoo.
Janet's way easier. 109.19. That's amazing. Well done.
Mhm.
It's good to, like Kitten said, she started shape sorting after Canada. It's good to start trying new things because you never know what's going to help you actually to go faster in the competition.
Yeah. Now we have a race between Denise and Phil.
Oh, and Denise is in the jam. Uh-oh.
Yeah. We know what's faster.
We know what
Oh,
that means.
no.
Go
Come on,
It's
Phil,
Phil!
you
so
Go
got this.
close.
Denise!
Only because I want Session to win. Nothing to do with Phil and Denise.
Come on.
Last few pieces here.
Let's go.
Nice
Yay!
job.
110.21, Phil. Awesome.
All right, and that
Great
rounds out our
job.
top 10.
Nice. And keep going, Denise. You're so close. Everyone is still moving their hands very quickly. I like that. They've got their projects organized. They have a feel for the puzzle now. They kind of know what they're looking at. And it's just a matter of what project to do next and how quickly can you get it done.
And there's
Denise is
Denise.
done.
Nice. Good
What's
job,
your...
Denise.
Oh, can you show us your time on the camera, Denise?
She might be putting it in the chat, which is
Okay.
totally fair. I think it was around 111 on the dot.
111.11? Oh,
Ooh,
just a 111
I
even.
think just 111.
All right, fine.
I know. Oh, great times.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And Phil says that the image was a little tougher than expected. I think so. I think it's a
Yeah.
little sneaky tough with all those diagonals and
Mhm.
all the words. Yeah. Okay, 110.54 for Denise.
Mm. Yeah, I'm always worried about my time not having started my timer. Like, I swear to God, I double check every time I'm flipping pieces. At some point, I check my timer, see if I actually started it or not.
Totally
Oh,
fair.
yeah.
Yeah. I've done that
Yeah.
on a first try speed run before and was just so
Oh,
disappointed. Ugh.
oh no.
But right now we've got our CSP timer, and just in case, I actually start two timers.
Ah,
Oh, there
yeah.
you go.
We can swap
Wow.
them out if we need to, just in case.
A bit.
Excellent.
Never
Need the
know.
redundancy. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's got their strategies going here. I really like seeing how everyone's approaching this puzzle differently.
Because you can. There's so many ways to get started depending on what your eye sees best,
Hmm.
right?
Oh, it looks like Sheridan is into jam.
Oh, here we go.
That's right. We know it's fast. Last maybe 10 pieces or so. I like it. Putting the pressure on.
Go, you can do it.
That's right. Everyone's doing a really good job with this puzzle. Like these are all
Yep.
really good times.
Yeah.
And how far everybody is at this stage in the game.
You bet. Just a few more
If
pieces there for Sheridan.
I feel like most people have the whole guitar done and are either doing the body of of Doug or or the letters of Jam. Oh, and Sheridan
Oh,
is done.
Sheridan.
Okay, let's see if we can see that.
It
Yeah,
looks like most
114.01.
Yes,
nice. Great job.
congratulations.
Yay! Awesome.
Nice. And it looks like
Oh,
Karen. Did someone else finish?
sorry. No, I was just looking at the back of the box, and you can log in your time on the boardwalk website. Actually, there's
Oh,
a QR code at the back of the box if you want to
oh,
add
that's
it
exciting.
on that website as well as
That's right.
MSP.
Oh, yes.
Very cool. And
Nice.
folks, don't forget to tag CSP on MSP when you put your time in there.
That's true. We have a tag now for our
We do.
competitions.
I love that.
Yeah, we thank Allison for that. She put that virtual paperwork through for us.
Oh yeah.
Looks like Karen is on the shirt, the blouse, pink blouse. Last hole to fill in.
Yep. And Laura's just tackling jam with a little bit of session left.
Nice. Same with Shane.
Mm-hmm. And Michelle's done jam and is working on the shirt and the head of the guitar player.
Tamara is like in the session part,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
which is trickier, it seems, than the jam, at least.
And we can't
Yeah.
count Zab out because her hands are flying now.
Oh
I just
yeah.
saw a piece rearranged too with these fast hands. Oh boy.
I love seeing that, like
Yep.
super fast hands. Wow. So impressive.
Yeah, it's a really good reminder to just keep up the pace.
Yeah, that's what's hard, right? At the beginning, we all
Yeah.
know skipping fast, but then as the puzzle goes along, it's easy to lose focus, right? And start being like more casual, as we all love casual puzzling as well, I'm sure. And so you have to remember fast, 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 go fast, and keep your focus and keep going from project to project, pivoting. I think it's really important to be able to have that concentration, and it makes you really tired as time goes on. Obviously, like it's hard on like physically, it makes you really tired actually and mentally.
Mhm.
You're like sweating, it's hot.
We just have a tight finish here between Tamara and Karen. Both about like 5 pieces left.
Oh my gosh, every
Oh,
second
I think it might
counts.
be
Every
Tamara.
second counts.
Oh
Yeah.
Nice,
yeah!
Tamara.
117.28.
117. Great.
And
Ellen and
Karen,
Karen.
117.31. 3 seconds difference.
So
Wow.
close.
Wow, 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 wow,
So Tamara is good at text.
That was
wow.
awesome.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I disagree. A strength you didn't know you had. Oh, okay. Laura, yes, is closing out the remainder in jam. It's either jam or session or blouse. Those are the finishing areas.
I see Josephine is on the bottom side, doing the trousers and the session in the purple.
Nice.
Yeah, and Heather is right there, like you said. Heather's there. Oh my gosh, so many folks are coming in now.
Oh, Laura,
Laura.
118.44.
Nice. Well done, Laura.
Yay! Awesome.
And Dagmara's filling in that blouse very quickly. Having all of the pieces on that side was clearly the right move because now they're all where the project needs to go and it can just go right in.
Very good strategy, I find.
Okay, let's see here.
Heather's
It's
pretty
funny.
close.
Yeah. Well, what I was gonna say was it's funny to watch this kind of puzzle get put together because it seems like it's sort of like top down. The way it gets closed in, it's not, or even if the project is the lettering before the guy playing the guitar, it's just the way
Yep.
it fills in seems to be like bigger sections versus like if it was a busier puzzle all over the place,
Yep.
the holes are centralized.
Yeah, I totally agree, and that's what we're seeing here. So we've got Janice, Rebecca, Zab, Shane. Oh my gosh, Dagmara, Heather, all neck and neck.
Yeah.
Please, there's
Josephine,
three.
yeah, two. Oh my gosh.
Please, there's 3 of us to see all
Oh
the
yeah.
times.
Yeah. I think I don't know who's next. I don't know. I think you're all just doing so well. So just keep your fast hands up and no pressure, but we're all staring at you.
We have been the whole time.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah.
I know I like to try and make them bigger, but it's hard because then you might miss somebody else who's close.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, Josephine's really close.
Yep.
And Shane, oh, who knows?
I know.
And Janice, Dagmar's in the same zone. You're right. It's
Mm-hmm.
anyone's game.
Rebecca as well.
Yep.
Sab
Oh
as well.
yes. And Heather too. She's going closing out that middle part there.
The blouse.
I wonder. I think it's Josephine versus Janice right now.
Oh, session against Jam again.
I
Who's gonna be faster this time?
don't know.
This is the best.
Yeah, we got a couple people. Yeah, Rebecca's in session as well. Rebecca's in session.
Oh, and Zab just finished session. Now they're on jam. Let's go.
Oh, Janice. Or Josephine. I don't know.
I don't know
Oh
either.
my
Oh,
God.
Oh,
Oh,
Josephine.
Josephine, 121.48.
Oh, and
Janice,
Janice. Nice job.
122.36.
Oh,
yep.
and Heather.
Wow.
Heather finished. Nice.
122.40. Awesome.
Nice
Oh, and
job.
Rebecca,
Oh, and Rebecca.
122.47.
We knew it was going to be close. Oh, crazy.
So close.
Wow.
Oh, and Zab now. Last three pieces here. Yes. Get it, get it.
Yeah,
Nice.
awesome. 123.20. Yay.
Yay.
Congrats.
Well done.
I felt like Worlds in the final where every 2 seconds there's a finisher.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody finished within the same minute.
Yeah, did we
Almost.
That was
get
crazy.
yeah, that was something.
Now we're into Dagmar and Shane. They're both really close, but I think Shane might have the upper hand here.
Ooh, I just saw Michelle doing a rotation of her puzzle to get
Nice.
it closer to her. Very good.
Love that move.
The other day I did that with a 1,000-piece puzzle on my small table. What was it?
That sounds
I was
risky.
like, that was a bit risky, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm.
Shane is almost done. Dagmara in the same area.
That's right. Session on session.
Oh yeah.
But I think Shane's got the last like 2 or 3 pieces here.
Yes,
Yes,
Shane's done.
Shane.
125.15. Awesome. Yeah, like Rebecca said, there's a Ziploc bag inside the box, so you can put the pieces back in there.
Eatiness on the box.
Yeah, I agree with Tamara, who says the speediness on the box doesn't necessarily match the puzzle. We all wonder.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Only Liz knows. She no,
She has her sources. That's right.
she has sources.
Yeah.
They asked puzzlers and the puzzlers spoke.
Hmm.
Okay, Dagmar's almost there. Maybe 8 pieces.
I love that everybody loved the puzzle. It's great. We spend time choosing it,
You
and then
bet.
people love it. Like this is perfect.
Well, we've got a pretty good sample size on the CSP squad, eh? Like we love
Yeah.
speed puzzling, so we've got a
We
bunch
are
of
picky.
That's right. We are very picky.
Yeah. We're picky and we have opinions.
Oh yeah.
We do. Yeah, and sometimes we'll do it, like we did the Euro. Oh, Dagmara,
Nice.
126.52.
Congrats, Dagmara! Woohoo!
Yeah. So
Yes,
sometimes
it looks.
we'll choose something that is on theme for something else happening. Sometimes we'll choose something that is just super unique. We'll try to get as new puzzles as possible in other circumstances. Who knows? Maybe we can also get some unreleased puzzles. We're working on a few things. So, but we really just want this to be a way to flex your skills and win some fun prizes and hang out with your puzzle friends. And oh yeah, look at this progress team. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Dawn looks like she is on the lettering jam man session, just filling those in, but probably the last 20 pieces or so. And Michelle is on the blouse. So again, just the last final stages of the puzzle for these few.
I'm loving the tray that Sherry's using. I'm loving it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Is that a cutting board or?
Looks like it might be.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea,
Sorry,
honestly.
sorry. I love cooking, so
It's not a bad idea at all.
no, not at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Hey, if it works, use it. And
Mhm.
if it works and it works for you, use it. Right.
Yeah.
Laura was saying the full piece or the piece feel she likes, but the image not being on the front of the box. That is something to look out for. Like the 300 piece
Yep.
Ravensburgers do that too, or it throws you for
Oh,
a loop
yeah.
that it's on the back.
Yeah, that's something they can definitely maybe take into account. I think it's important. It's funny because like this box is such high quality. A box like the Villager box is such high quality. Villager image I wish was bigger. This box I
Yes.
wish was the full image.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, it's funny you talk about Villager because both of these boxes, they stand on their own sort of. Well, Villagers stand on their own. This one I didn't try it actually because Laura said it doesn't. It's too thick to fit in her box top holder.
Mhm.
I don't know if yeah.
Well, it looks like it's worked for a couple folks, but
Mm,
yeah, when you have your routine and you have the supplies you want to use, I can definitely understand. Like you just want it to work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're coming up on the 90-minute mark right now. Keep going, folks. You got 30 minutes left on this call, and it might happen. I'm not convinced it will, but it might happen that a couple of you need just a little bit more time. So don't forget, we will close the Zoom at the 2 hours, but keep going so you can definitely have your time counted toward the official results.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Keep
And
pushing through.
Michelle.
Michelle.
Michelle just finished.
Nice.
Yay. Okay, so
And her time.
it was like 1:30:24 or 22. Michelle got it, or sorry, Liz got it at 1:30:22 because Michelle had a hiccup with her timer. So we'll take that as your official
Mm,
time. Congrats. Well done. Yeah. Ah, smiles. I love
yay!
it.
Great job.
That's great. Perfect.
And I'll also say what I can see from Tan's um, progress is that it's all the way worked down to the bottom, and it's literally those last maybe 6 rows, 7 rows right across the bottom. And it looks like it's coming together quite nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dawn
Oh,
just finished 131.08.
131.08.
Great job.
Yes. And Cherry as well, 131.28.
Tight finishes. Wow.
Amazing. It looks like Janet is into the jam. And then we've got a lot of other progress, really good anchors that are in at this stage of the game that people can work off of. And fill in the puzzle to finish it here. There's lots of time left.
Yeah. A bit under 30 minutes left.
Nice. I really do love that everybody is enjoying the puzzle and puzzle
Yeah.
choice.
Mm-hmm. And with that, I'm going to hand my mic over to Liz and go and take care of some results in the back end here. So keep going, everybody. This is awesome to see. Liz, welcome back.
Well, thank you. It was so nice. It's so nice to be back. I missed you all so terribly. But it was, I mean, everybody kept me very busy entering those results, especially that 1 minute where we had like 5 people, like the first in 1 minute. It was amazing.
Wow.
Oh, yes, that
Fast
was
typing.
crazy. It looks like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, everyone is doing so good. I mean, we see a few people coming up on a close finish. I think Janet C is actually very close to finishing and is going to be
Yeah.
finished the next minute or so. And I think that might be generous to say minute. Doing
Yes.
Yeah.
there. Emery is also doing really, really well. Like just has that last, again, like we've seen those words, the jam session, like that tends to be the thing that everyone seems to be finishing on for the most part. But
Hmm.
it looks like we've got Janet all
Nice.
Oh, done.
day, 133.42.
133.42. Great job.
Awesome.
So good to see such a great finish there, Janet. Good job. Yeah. So, and it was great to listen to you all like watching everybody finish. It was so hard because I was like on mute. I couldn't cheer along with you, but I was in my no one could hear
Nice.
me.
Well, Amarit just pro moved all the pieces to the one side,
Oh, wow.
closer to
Love it.
where they're working. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, we've got a lot of great work here. Carla's making amazing progress there. Definitely getting a lot of those, like really working on that purple section and has the ion obsession completely done there. And seems to be working either on the sesh or pivoting over maybe to the pants or the other blue section of that puzzle.
Hmm.
She feels like she kept the body of of Doug, the guitarist,
Mhm.
for a future project,
Yes,
probably.
which is not a bad move. I mean, it's definitely a very different texture when you get to his shirt and his pants and then the guitar. Like they're
That's
very
true.
different textures than the background colors.
Yeah, definitely. That all depends on what you see,
Mhm.
what your eyes see faster,
Yeah.
really.
Thon is also doing amazing there. We've got a little bit of a close up there, but can see that really not that much of the puzzle left to go.
Yeah, working on the guitar and the bottom part of the puzzle.
Mhm. And
The
it's interesting to see this is Thon's another person who didn't do the entire border and is kind of just working down, which is definitely a very valid strategy if you, especially if you want to minimize that movement time of your arms.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that
'cause-
strategy. I never did
yeah,
it, but I love watching it being done, like a
It's
printer going down.
it's kind of
yes.
scary though. It's kind of scary if you're, especially with a brand you've never done before. Like you
Hmm.
don't
Yeah.
know what the size of the puzzle's going to be. So, like for me, I'm much more of a pick and placer, which makes this
Mm,
kind of puzzle a little bit slower for me than I think for most people. But yeah, for me, it's like I want that border to know how big it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
But on a puzzle like this, you don't really need it. You don't have to do it.
No, exactly. Like every color has its area, and it
Mhm.
goes up to down to bottom. So either you can start at the bottom, you can start at the top, and like the colors are like some puzzles, you have colors all over the place that are the same. This one is very straightforward.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's part of the deal with this brand, which I love. Now,
Mm.
I'm curious for both of you, if you're doing a puzzle where, oh, and then we see Carla's dog, just want to point that out while we can.
Oh, cute!
We often see cats. This is the first dog I think I've seen.
Getting some
Dinner
food,
time.
maybe? Oh, yeah.
Dinner time for the puppy. I hope none of our puzzlers are worried about their dinner right now. But I was going to ask for both of you, if you do a puzzle where you decide not to do the border, do you make that decision before like while you're flipping? And when you do you still sort out the border pieces?
I
Yeah,
still sort out the border pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sophie, what about?
I've got to.
Yeah.
yeah, me too.
Okay.
If I have border mixed in with other, because I felt like before, like I felt like sometimes you could just sort by color and the border gets into one of the colors, right?
Mhm.
And it throws me off so much. Like when I see
Yeah.
border suddenly in my color, I'm like, what is this? What is this here? So I really separate both. Maybe I could practice doing that. I think it could help me.
Mhm.
Maybe on my maternity leave after nationals, I can do that. But
Maybe.
Wait, are we allowing you to stop doing this during maternity leave? Oh my goodness, we're gonna miss you though.
yeah, what do you mean?
I hope
What?
you'll still be doing CSP during your maternity
Of
leave, I
course,
hope.
of course.
Okay, good.
But it's switching, pivoting,
Yes.
Yeah.
And
pivoting in life.
Dagmara mentions in the chat to always sort the border pieces. I have to say,
Yeah.
I don't always. So if I decide I'm not going to do the border, for example, with the Disney Pixar color palette, I don't sort
Mm,
those border pieces out because I don't find they help me. But I did do the red, white, and blue from the U.S. Nationals, not this year, but the year before. And I had a really hard time deciding whether I was going to do the border or not on that one because it's a stripe of blue, a stripe of white, a stripe of red. And I was
mm,
like, well, should I? Should I not? I don't know. And I ended up doing the border because it gave me something to work off because it's a lot of flowers. Uh,
Mm.
but
I
yeah.
think I think for me that puzzle in particular, the red, white, and blue,
Mhm.
I that's when one of those that I decided to throw in the border with the color because I would sort everything from the get-go, and
Mhm.
so the blue, white, and red, and yeah, and I got very confused when when there were border pieces. I had to do the border and then do the inside of the border of those. But I did the
Yeah.
three stripes separately, pretty
Mhm.
much.
Yeah.
Fun fact about that puzzle too is if you're because it's a portrait puzzle, so it's that stripe of red ostensibly on the top because that's the way on the box, and also the flowers are pointing that way. It's kind of the flag of the Netherlands, which I thought was kind of fun. So they maybe could do that. I don't know if they've done it yet at the Netherlands, one of their competitions, but they definitely should.
Interesting.
Ah, yes. That's
Oh,
a great.
I was about to say, and then they do it with tulips.
Yes, there are
Yeah.
tulips in that. There's at least 3 or 4 tulips in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got tulips.
Hmm.
The
Oh.
I would say for the sorting the border, I agree with Day. I do this. I'm same thinking as Dagmara. So pulling the border always, and then if it's like this where you can pull a color, I would then look into my border pile and
Mhm.
pull the colors
Mm,
that because they're in one spot. Because I'm with also agree with Sophie. I don't want to pull just the orange. I mean, in this case, it's just like that corner, so it's not as bad. But generally speaking, I don't want them in the same with the
Mhm.
color. It depends on the project, I guess,
Yeah.
how big it is.
Yeah. I think so. Devin mentioned that she's uncomfortable not sorting out the border pieces. I will
Yeah.
say that the other one that I don't like to sort the border with entirely is a real random cut, like a cobble hill, because there are so many pieces where I'm just not sure. And I feel like
yeah.
that takes a bit of time to try to figure that out. And I'm putting them all in the border. And then if I try to do the border, like I waste a lot of time when I'm doing it, trying to figure out
Hmm.
which ones are really border and which ones aren't.
Mm.
Oh
For
yeah,
me,
random cut's hard.
Mhm.
yeah, I still do like even if it's harder, I still do border on the random cut. I just
Mhm.
Yeah, I try.
pull more than less,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then as I'm pulling them, I'm like, okay, Sophie, this one for sure is not a border. Like leave it there, and
Yeah.
then and then as I work the border, whatever
Mhm.
pieces like are left over that are not border, either I throw in jail or I throw back in the CF pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one is like Boardwalk, which is the parent company of the puzzle we're doing right now. And I find there's a lot of pieces there where it's hard to tell if they're border or not. But yeah,
Ooh,
and it looks like Emery is coming very close to finishing, just right
that's
there in that
true.
pub jam section. The jam section
Tash,
of jam session.
The
Tasha
jam
is also
session.
doing great progress.
Oh yeah, Tasha's getting very close there. Looks like just
Yes.
Doug's shirt and jam. But Emery is just
Nice.
2 pieces left, it looks like. Maybe 3. And
Nice.
done.
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 Congratulations. Looks like 142,
40.
48.
Yay, congrats.
So good. Beautiful timing.
Yeah.
Yes. And Tasha rotated her puzzle while Amarit just before Amarit finished. So again, great move. Move the working space closer to the pieces so that you can fill them in quickly. Less travel time, as we were saying earlier.
Mm-hmm. I think it's really better to do it like that. To if you have the possibility of turning your puzzle, or at least putting the pieces closer to the area you're puzzling in, it really helps your. You don't have to move your head around, your arms around so much. I think it really helps.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, it's really great to see people using those strategies, a lot of which we teach in our classes for anyone who hasn't joined us yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talk about a lot of stuff in those boot camps. A lot of stuff in there. Lots of ideas to make you go faster.
Absolutely. And we've seen a lot of our past participants here doing these competitions with us. And I definitely can say that like during those sessions, we have definitely seen a lot of improvement from the beginning of the classes to the end and then in our competitions. So I think that, just to say, I think we're doing a really great job. You guys are doing it's worth the
Yeah,
time. Digmar is wondering when the next boot camp session will be, um, at least the next season. I don't know that we have decided that yet, have we?
it's in the
No.
plans.
Yeah, we have some introductory boot camps, but I think that's probably not something we need for this group. I think that like the puzzle with purpose is a great session for really everyone. Um,
Mm, yeah,
but it looks like Donna's actually really close to finishing there too. And oh, Emery said this is their second puzzle here and is happy to have made it under 2 hours and did Outlaws with us before, which was a little bit more challenging. I think it was a lot more muted colors, a lot of the same colors. So we're so glad you did this one with us too, and that really enjoyed this one. Um,
yeah.
Outlaws,
They're
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah they're completely different
Oh
styles,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and part of the reason for that choice was that we had the Alberta regionals coming up, and we wanted to make sure people had a nice Eurographics to practice with.
Yeah. I think Tan is in their last area, the
Yeah,
session part.
yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
just a few pieces left.
Yeah.
And Tasha is in the blouse.
Hmm. Everybody's working on, Doug's shirt at some point.
That's right.
There is 14 minutes left.
Yeah.
Keep
Keep
going.
pushing. Yeah.
Keep pushing. Fast hands.
Everyone is still doing at this point, it can become a bit of a stamina. You guys are doing great. So I hope that for those of you that are listening, like we see you and we love you and you are doing so good. Keep going. If you don't finish during our 2 hour session, though, we do have a form for you to fill out to submit your time so that you are still part of the rankings. That, not finishing, we don't do a piece count at the end. We always want everybody to feel like they've really been able to finish the puzzle under whatever terms you need to.
And Devin just added the link in the chat, so you can go there and find to submit your results. Or no, it's the Yeah, okay.
Yes, this is the final push of this 2 hour mark here, but we've already had so many finishers. Like it's really been incredible.
So yeah, if
And
you want to see, if you don't remember the time you did, you can go to that link Devin posted as well to find the competition results for tonight.
I can't quite tell who's in the lead, if it's Tasha or Tan, but they're both going to be finishing here shortly.
Oh, absolutely. Making such good progress. I think also Jen is doing really good in coming down near the end. Our view of our puzzle is a little obstructed, but really looks like, oh, then now it's
Ah,
not.
there you go.
And puzzle box down. Although it does look like she might have the poster on the side there to
Ah,
reference.
yes.
But also at this point, I think you don't necessarily need the image as much. Like when
Yeah,
you get that close, like you don't even have to look at it as much because you've probably looked at it enough to have it memorized, but also like you're just working with those colors in this gradient in this particular puzzle. Oh, Tasha's almost done.
I know, and
So
Tan.
close.
And done, yeah.
Um,
Oh, any moment.
2 pieces.
Good job,
No,
Tasha.
get there,
Yay,
guys.
Tasha!
Tasha.
148.40. Amazing.
Yay! Awesome.
Yay. Oh, and to point out earlier, we were talking about Sherry's sorting tray, and they are cutting boards from Dollarama.
Hmm,
So apparently, this is a Shalini thing. Oh, and Donna's finished
nice.
with the time. Just need to
Then
see Thon's
Can you
clock.
show us the time
Yeah, if you can show us your clock, your
timer?
timer there.
guys.
Um, hopefully, we will get that time. We may have to go and take a look at the replay. So, Thanav, I don't know if you're listening to us, but we'd love to see the time on your timer.
Ah, I forgot to start the timer.
Oh,
Oh dear.
that's okay. Okay, we will take a look at the replay then after we have
Yeah.
finished this competition. It was around 148 something, so still an amazing time and fantastic work.
Definitely. We'll double check it. Perfect. And we're just getting to the final 10 minutes left, everybody. So just keep pushing. 10 minutes is a lot of time. You can get a lot done in that time.
Absolutely. I really do think we're going to see a, one or more finishes. So,
I would agree with that.
yeah, this is the time for that real big push at the end. You like when you're in a marathon and you can see the finish line. Yeah, give
Definitely.
it, give it a big push.
Because it just goes so much quicker at the end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have fewer options, which really like narrows it down, which is great.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Shalini's working on the top half of the puzzle and has already done the text at the bottom.
Yeah, Shalene's making great progress on this.
Oh yeah.
I've definitely seen a lot of growth from Shalini, one of our bootcamp participants.
Yeah.
Which is
Uh,
great. That's what we want. We want
yeah.
people to improve.
Hmm.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. We've been put on this earth to spread speed
Oh wow.
puzzling.
I wasn't going all the way there, but sure, why not? This is our purpose in life.
I also love to see people having fun, and it sounds like for the most part, people really enjoy doing this puzzle. So that's also great because, it's one thing to do a puzzle and do well at it, but it's even better when you really enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. It's really doing a hard puzzle in speed competition. It's a it's good to challenge yourself, but
Mhm.
you finish, you're so exhausted, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, if you're doing like something colorful that flows well, you really have a good feeling afterwards.
Yeah. Looks like Tanya's doing really well there too. Looks like has the blouse and the words there left to go and is just kind of in that home stretch.
Great structure with the guitar.
Oh, absolutely. It gives you a couple of different things to work off of.
Exactly. Can pivot faster. Something doesn't work,
Hmm.
do another color, another project.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's
sometimes
nice that it cuts it right in the, not in half, but still splits it.
Yeah, I love that.
sometimes when I get to a point where I only have one project left, I get a little sad because I'm like, well, now I can't. I like having a couple of different things to pivot between.
By the way, like, I was talking with like a group of casual puzzlers that a group I have over here in Montreal, and when I talked about projects, they didn't know what I was talking about, and I was like, "What is that a speed puzzling thing? Because projects make sense, right?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
But they looked
definitely.
at me like, "What do you mean a project?"
The
I,
whole thing is a project.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
right.
Like, what do you not mean a project?
Yeah, I have to admit, when I was before I started doing them for speed, I tended to just kind of do them from the outside in. So I would do the border. My husband and I would put it on the table and just do the border, and then just kind of work our way in towards the middle. But
Ah.
I also tended to buy more like solid color, like a bridge at night or
Oof.
something like that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Definitely be confused by the idea of casual puzzling.
By the way, I just saw Jana attach the whole guitar
Oh,
into her
wow.
puzzle. Love that.
Yeah, that's amazing. I missed
When
that.
you when you connect some big areas together, like it really helps you like uh build the rest, find clues about everything else that goes around it, actually.
And it feels
Hmm.
so satisfying.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. A major development, as Katie would say.
Love it.
Okay, I'm
But
coming
I
back
feel
for
like,
the last 5 minutes. I'm
Ooh,
just my eyes are glued to these puzzlers. It's so awesome.
I know.
I don't know if it's Genevieve or Genevieve, but like doing amazing there with really getting like the structure down. And I think that pretty soon it's going to get to a point where it's just about filling in those spaces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really tackling that purple for sure.
Mhm. Yeah, it looks like those pants were a good project there.
There you go.
Oh
Build off
yeah.
the edge.
The trousers.
Trousers.
The trousers. That's right.
now we've just hit our 5 minutes remaining, everybody. 5 minutes left.
Keep pushing.
Yep.
Jen is doing great progress. Almost done with everything except the words.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Debbie as well.
Do you want to remind everybody though that when we hit the 2 hour mark, we're going to end the Zoom, but you should keep puzzling and get it done as fast as you can just to see where you finish and your results are still going to count. So do make sure that you send those to us through the form that Devin put in the chat, and we'll be sending that out also.
Hmm. Also, we don't have a debrief after this. We
Yeah.
really cut off at 2 hours. But tomorrow at the BYOP, we always have a debrief.
That's right.
I would love to see if anybody brings it tomorrow for our BYOP.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Happy
interesting.
place. Why
Redemption.
not?
Yeah.
It's not a redemption. It's not redemption
Happy
evening,
place.
but happy place.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they loved
true.
it.
This could
I
be the
think
happy place for some folks. Yes.
absolutely. And you know what? Those themes are just a suggestion because we don't want anyone to feel that they can't come if they don't have anything that they don't feel fits the theme.
Oh,
Mm.
absolutely.
We accept all comers.
Oh, Michelle loved it.
And
Good.
Tasha did mention that she was going to run Cubby Cats, but it's not a happy place. But you know what? Bring it anyway.
That's right.
I know that we have the Speed Puzzle Pals competition with the Cubby Cats right now, so it's a great one to do. And if you make a great time on it, that'll be your new happy place, and it'll be
Yeah,
top 10. So I bet that will still be a happy place. I'd be happy.
that's right. It's what's happy to you.
Exactly. Happiness can come in many forms.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I do think that though that this is a really good one for a happy place, especially with how bright the colors are, how well designed it is for speed
Mhm.
puzzling. I could definitely see this being a happy place because, you know, for anyone competing in nationals, it's really important to spend some time doing those puzzles that make you feel fast because you can really lose your momentum, your overall momentum, if you're not keeping it true to being happy and enjoying it. Because at the end of the day, like we're not winning millions of dollars yet. So it's got to be fun.
Yeah, and I
Hmm.
think so close to the nationals, it's
Mhm.
important to do some puzzles that remind you why you're doing speed puzzling because you enjoy it, right? So you can put aside the hard puzzles and
Mhm.
like just have fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely. We can't all be the fastest.
Only
So,
one person, right?
Only
Only one
one.
person is the fastest. So that's why you got to figure out your own goals
mhm.
Yeah.
and make sure fun is one of them.
Yeah, and you can be the
Hmm.
fastest you've ever been, or you
Mhm.
can be the happiest you've ever been, or whatever goal it is. It doesn't have to be about speed. It could be about finishing within time. It could be about
Showing
finishing
up,
for a friend. It could be
right?
finishing at the same time as a friend.
Yeah.
Mm.
I know that there's lots of different ways to define our goals and you know meet those goals, which is always going to be really encouraging.
Yeah, definitely.
And I
I'm
think the
very
more you do speed puzzling, the more you realize the different flavors of goals you can have.
Mhm.
Right. So it's great that folks, I mean, we had someone do their very first competition with us tonight.
Mhm.
Right. And
Mm.
then we've got folks who have been with us at CSP from the very beginning on the line today. So
Mm.
um, it's great to
I
see the
love.
progression.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
love seeing that.
Mm.
Carla is doing great progress. I see all the pink on one side.
Mhm.
It has the guitar left. The
Mhm.
words are mostly put in.
Jen is just working on finishing up the last words of Jam and then going on to finishing off session, but definitely has really good scaffolding for both of those words at this point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it looks like
Shall
Shalene
I was
just
about to say Shalini as well, right? Is in
Yeah.
the jam session.
mhm.
Tanya's doing well. Everybody's doing super, super well.
Yeah.
And we're at the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the 2 hour mark, but keep puzzling, everybody. You've done an amazing job.
Keep going, and you can submit your time in our competition results page. There's a link to a form there. So please keep going, keep your timers going, and hopefully we'll see your time very shortly because many of you are almost done. So just keep it going, team. Congrats tonight. Good
Yeah,
job.
well done. Keep going.